Hi everyone! It's Friday, so you know what that means. Time for another double feature Friday. This week I watched two films I thought would be kind of interesting to pair up, and those are Autopsy and The Perfume of the Lady in Black. I paired these two for kind of obvious reasons in that they both star American actress Mimsy Farmer. I don't want to talk actually too much about the films because the plot can be easily spoiled, I think, and they both benefit from maybe not knowing what to expect. But I will talk a little bit about them and then just talk about Mimsy Farmer because I love her. Perfume of the Lady in Black came out first. It was released in Italy in 1974, directed by Francesco Barilli. This is a wonderful film. And then Autopsy came out in 1975. It is directed by Armando Crispino, starring Mimsy Farmer, obviously. Also starring Ray Lovelock. Also featuring a wonderful score by Morricone, which is great. This Blu-ray was just released a couple months ago by Vinegar Syndrome in their Forgotten Jolly Volume 3. I highly recommend getting that if it's still available. I really enjoy this film, but I found all the films in that box set were pretty good. I will talk about them more at a later date, so I'm not going to talk about them right now. Plus, we're talking about Mimsy Farmer. These films are a little bit on the intense side. They are both sort of more psychological horror thriller movies. Mimsy Farmer plays a career woman in both films. In Autopsy, she's a pathologist working on her thesis about murder-suicides. In Perfume of the Lady in Black, she is a chemist, but you don't really ever see her at work. I think one scene of her is in the workplace, and then she never returns to work because of what happens to her character. It kind of makes sense as to why. Both films, unfortunately, Mimsy Farmer's character is in relationships with super shitty guys. Autopsy, I think her boyfriend is a little bit more of an asshole, but it's the way that it's like not even addressed as a thing. It's just like normal that this guy's treating her like that. I find that to be kind of shocking. And then in Perfume of the Lady in Black, her boyfriend is more maybe low-key asshole, but I will say, I will give you this spoiler. There are scenes of sexual assault and rape depictions of those two things in Perfume of the Lady in Black, so if that's not really your thing, maybe just be aware that that's in this movie. Let's talk about Mimsy Farmer because I love her. And then when I actually sort of like looked into who she was, I was even more intrigued and fell even more in love with her. So Mimsy Farmer was born Merle Farmer in the United States. She chose the name Mimsy after a line in Lewis Carroll's Jabberwocky. She had a pretty substantial film career in the United States before moving to Italy, and then after she moved to Italy, she starred in over 30 more films. I also found out just today that she had an interest in using LSD and experimented with it, and even moved to Vancouver Island in Canada for a short time and experimented with LSD there before going back to the States and acting some more, and then going on to Italy. In the 70s and 80s, she worked in Italy. She appeared in a few Jallies. She appeared in Dario Argento's Four Flies on Grey Velvet. She appeared in Lucio Fulci's The Black Cat, along with numerous other films, including obviously these two. From 1992 until still today, she's worked as an artist and sculptor, and her work has appeared in operas and theaters in France and Italy, but then also somewhat more recently has been featured in movies such as Pan's Labyrinth, Guardians of the Galaxy, The New Beauty and the Beast, okay, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, like so many films, which I found really interesting. So I think from what I could tell, she's still working today or up until recently, which is pretty cool. And I feel like you don't hear that much from these like actresses. That's my recommendation. Check these movies out. They're fun. They're kind of crazy and intense. Definitely more psychological, thriller, horror type movies. But they're both really good. They're very similar in tone. Yeah. I hope you like them. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.